Welcome to Granny Peach's Kitchen with Chris and Amber. Today we're making shrimp egg rolls and pork egg rolls.
Hey guys, we're going to make this real easy. We're going to start off with cold slaw instead of shredding our cabbage. You can shred yours if you want to, and shred your carrots if you want to. That's on you. We're just going to do this the easy way. We have garlic. We have pork for the pork egg rolls. We have egg roll wrappers. We have bean sprouts. We have colossal raw shrimp. We have 2 pounds that we've thawed out. We have white pearl onions. We have ginger powder, ground ginger powder. We have soy sauce, and we have garlic powder. We will put all of the ingredients in the description of our video, and we'll go from there. So you won't miss out on anything and any of the amounts of whatever we use. Okay guys, these say that they're already peeled and deveined, but I always take that piece off where the tail is because I don't like that piece. And I start here at the top and I pull that skin back on the inside of the shrimp, and I just take my finger. You can take a knife and do it, or you could take your finger. It's not even sharp, it's hard enough for you to even have to take a knife, but you take that and get the rest of that out of there, and then you rinse it off, and then you start over. I'm gonna show you again. It's already been deveined, but if it hadn't, you're going to take a knife through this middle part and take that poop or whatever that is out. Break the tail off because there's still something in that tail. Usually is. Not all the ways, but most of the time. And then you see this right here in the back of the shrimp. I'm going to start at the top of it. And you just take your finger and break that little membrane and pull it on out of there. And that's it. And you throw it over in the water so it can finish soaking. And of course you gotta rinse your finger or have you a dipping bowl for your fingers. That's all. Okay guys, I'm here with the cabbage. And I'm gonna put that in the bean sprouts in here, and I'm gonna season it. I'll put all of the ingredients at the end, but I wanna grease this pan really good. And then I'm going to put all the cabbage and carrots over in here. And I'll do the bean sprouts at the end. Put this down for a little bit, and I'll be right back to show you what I'm doing. Okay guys, I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of soy sauce in here. Two cloves of garlic. And a handful of bean sprouts. And we had 32 ounces of that coleslaw mixture. I'm going to continue to let it cook a little bit before I stir it up again. And I'll come right back. We let it cook for about three to 4 minutes already. So. And it's cooking down. It doesn't take long for cabbage to cook down. We don't want to cook it all the way. We just want to cook it down a little bit, and it's going to finish cooking inside the egg roll. Okay, guys, we're going to take about a tablespoon of ginger and put over it. We're almost done cooking it. It didn't take long because it was already shredded up. And cabbage by itself doesn't take long to cook. Actually, it's almost about done. I just did the ginger. I almost forgot about it, actually. But this here is just about done. I don't want it cooked all the way because I still want a little crunch to it when I'm eating it. And this is about done enough. It only takes about depending on how much you want it to cook down, because again, when we fry it, it's going to cook down the rest of the way. So this is about done enough for me, and when it sits on here, it's going to continue to cook a little bit more. But I will put all of the ingredients in the description, and this is about done here, and then we're going to let it cool a little bit so we can start stuffing the egg rolls. Oh, we can't forget, we got to cook the our 2 different meats that's going to go inside, but we're going to cook those separate since I can't have shrimp. Okay, we'll be back. Okay guys, for my pork ones, I just took 4 sausage patties out, which is equivalent to maybe, I don't know, about 4 ounces, I guess, of pork. I'm just gonna make a few of them with pork for myself because I can't have the shrimp. But I just broke them up and turned it into like a ground beef. I mean, not ground beef, of course not ground beef, but ground pork. And as soon as this gets done, then I'm going to go ahead and the shrimp, the kids cleaned all the shrimp. So I'm going to take some of them and cut them up a little smaller because those are colossal shrimp, so they'll go in the shrimp fried rice. But I'll take out some, about a half of a pound for the egg rolls. Okay guys, we're back and we got about a tablespoon of olive oil and 15 colossal shrimp cut up into little tiny pieces. And it shouldn't take but a couple minutes to, sorry about that, a couple minutes to go ahead and cook that. As you see, the kids have me up here taping and doing it, so you just cook these until they turn pink. About 2 or 3 minutes. It shouldn't take long because they're cut into little bite-sized chunks. I am going to sprinkle a little bit of ginger over it, just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon. And because I have actual garlic pieces in the other, I won't put garlic in this. But just to give you an idea of what it'll look like. And the shrimp is pretty much done. I just broke it up into little bitty pieces. And that's it. So that was about little less than 2 minutes. So right at 2 minutes and it should be done, because you still have to fry them in the shell. Okay guys, you guys are going to get a little treat tonight because I am making shrimp fried rice with the rest of the shrimp, the other 1.5 pounds of shrimp. So you'll get to watch that as I do that. We're going to start with the shrimp and then toss over in the vegetables. Move the shrimp off and then toss over in the vegetables. I'm going to use 4 cups of cooked and cooled rice and go from there, and you'll see. So I put a garlic clove in here, and then I put more garlic powder over in here. And as you can see, I'm going to cook it until it turns pink, and then I'm going to remove it from the heat. And then I'm going to do the vegetables and then throw the rice over in it, and the soy sauce and garlic to taste. The soy sauce is where the salt is coming from, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, this is what I'm looking for, the pink and white. I don't want to cook it further than this because it'll be rubbery. It took a couple minutes, just as it did before. Okay guys, we got the shrimp fried rice getting ready to start. We didn't have green onions, but we had a white onion, so we're going to put that in there. I use either or. So I'm going to cook this for a couple seconds. Throw the bean sprouts in there. Leftover bean sprouts. Of course, they've been washed and drained. Mix these up for a couple seconds. I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce on top of this to get rid of the wild from the bean sprouts. Not a whole lot, just a little. About 3 to 4 squirts. You're not softening these all the way up, but you're cooking them down a little bit. You want the crunch in them with your rice, but you don't want it to be too crunchy. I mean, you don't want them to be undone. Let me correct that, what I just said. Cup, another half a cup, so that's 1 cup. Two cups. 3 cups. I think I'm gonna do 5 cups. 4 cups. Sorry guys, I'm doing it a half a cup at a time. I grabbed the wrong cup to do it. Sorry about all of the movement. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 squirts of the soy sauce. I'm going to flip this around in here and I can judge by the color if it's enough or not. It only takes a couple minutes from start to finish to make this fried rice, as you can see. Any rice that's not broken up, you break it on up. I think I'm going to throw about 3 more squirts in here, and I think I did 4. I apologize. 4 more squirts for it to be what I want it to be. You can use as much or as little as you want. I didn't do measurements, so beforehand, because I actually wasn't going to do the fried rice on here, because I'd already done a fried rice video, but I didn't have the bean sprouts in it, which I always usually do, but I didn't have any that day, so I just did it with the fried green onions, and this is done. And so now at this point, you throw back in your shrimp, and there you have it, shrimp fried rice. With colossal shrimp. So you see, this only cooks approximately 4 minutes, 4 to 4.5 minutes from start to finish with the onions and so on. And see you in a minute. Come on, Chris, make your egg roll. Which one you making now?
I'm gonna do the shrimp.
Don't go from the bottom. Go at the top so you ain't getting liquid.
Oh, snap.
No big deal. Did you get shrimp in every bite? Okay. That's good. That's good. Smooth them out. Okay, now you got to do it tight. Just one. Pull it back towards you. Pull it in. These sides. Tuck them tight. And then you got to put your paste. Okay, guys, I forgot to tell you about the paste. It's nothing but flour and water. Just a dab of it will do. It's just flour and water to a thick consistency. And I'll show you what I'm talking about as soon as Chris gets done.
Finish.
Hey, guys, I forgot to tell you about the paste. All you're doing is mixing some flour, about 2 tablespoons of flour, and water to get it to this consistency, just so you can glue the shell together for the egg rolls. We're going to take a nice heap of vegetables. Put it on here like that, as such. We're going to take meat. Try not to get the part that's drained at the bottom. This is the sausage, which for us it's going to be called the pork tonight. Make sure everything is tucked in. Take one sleeve, you take it, you roll it, you bring it back towards you so it'll be tucked tight, and you roll it one more time. Then you take the sides, because you're going to have it at a diamond shape. Then you're going to take the side and bring it towards the middle. You're going to do that with the other side too. You're going to take it, bring it towards the middle, so when you get finished you'll have everything tucked inside. And then when you get to the edge, take your spoon, wipe a little paste or flour and water, and then we're going to put the sausage over here, and we're going to leave those over there. We're going to try it again. You want to see it one more time, and then the boys are going to take over from here for the rest of them. Take one good heap of vegetables. I'm dropping, so the ones that dropped and fell out, we're going to leave those out there. 1 second, Chris. Okay, guys, we started this one without you. Sorry about that. So we're going to take it. After we get how much ever vegetables and shrimp in there that we want, we're going to roll it. Tuck it back towards you. Roll it one more time. Take the side, bring it towards the center. Take this side, bring it towards the center. Roll it again. Get a little paste there. And put it over there with the shrimp, because that's shrimp. We don't want any mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to let the boys take over from here, guys. Good job, Chris. You coming in too far. Go ahead, right there. Sorry about that. Just a dab. A little dab will do you. That's good. And roll it on. Put it over there with the shrimp. We don't make no mistakes for Granny. Just dump it to the side. And then you can put more on there if you want a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you gotta put your vegetable or your meat on there. You got your vegetable. Now you need your meat. You doing shrimp for this one?
I'm about to start doing the meat because I like meat.
You gave that one a lot of shrimp, didn't you?
It's gonna be one of mine.
Oh, you gonna be selfish with yours, huh? One good tuck. Oh, yep. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Bring it back towards you. Nope. That little, yep. That point where your fingertips are. You see where your fingers are?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back towards you. Yep. There we go. Now roll it again. Yep. Now do your sides. Bring it on in. Tuck it on in. All right, guys. Chris pretty much got this one. And you will too. It's easy enough for the children. Okay, that's enough. It's easy enough for the children to do it. See you in a few. Okay, guys. Here's the rolls. Christopher finished them off for Granny. And we have the heat on medium for these egg rolls. Once it gets hot enough, we're going to drop them in. Okay, guys. I'm going to start with the sausage so I don't get sick from the shrimp. Put a few in here. And just flip them over after they've been in for a couple seconds. After a couple minutes, it's just a couple seconds. Help me out. You just want to cook them until they're golden brown and then take them on out. It doesn't take long at all. But you can already see that the skin around it is getting white, so that's telling you that it's frying pretty good. See, it's bubbling up. I don't want to turn it more than once. I'll come back when, well, let me see if this one is about ready to flip over. Yep, it's ready. They're ready to flip over. That wasn't quite ready, but the other one was. It shouldn't take any more than 2 minutes per side. Or if you're cooking it in a deep fryer, about 2 to 3 minutes total. I'll be back to show you my finished product. Okay, guys. These are the pork egg rolls. We got a couple fortune cookies. We got the shrimp fried rice. And we have the shrimp egg rolls. And a little sauce to go with it for dipping. Okay, Chris, let them rip. Tell us what you think. Guys, those are clean dishes. I had to wash them as we went. What'd you just taste, Monkey?
The fried rice with shrimp.
The fried rice with the shrimp?
Which is the bomb.com.
What you say, the bomb.com? Okay, all right.
Come to this nice, yummy egg.
It's hot. Just came off the fryer, sorry.
My God.
Real good. So what you gonna say to your subscribers and non-subscribers?
And make sure to like and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you.
And if you're not?
Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
All right.
Yeah.